This tutorial will give you an introduction to the required password reset feature that is now in Joomla. It's a pretty handy feature and it has a couple of uses. So let's say first of all you were going to create an account for someone so they could log into the site, into your Joomla site, but you didn't know what password they wanted to use, or they had a password that they wanted to use but they didn't want to tell you what it was. So here's how it works. We're in the user manager section of the basic Joomla site. I'm just going to create a new user. And so we click on new, we get this screen here, and let's call this user Robin. The sidekick is their name. Their login is going to be Robin, and their password, we're just going to set it for something. I'm going to make it really easy. So let's just make it Robin Worm. Robin Worm. And their email, we'll put that in there. And now we want to them to be able to go to the site and log in, only we want them to be able to pick a password. So now down at this field here where it says required password reset, we're just going to click yes. Now having created this, we will just go out, type this in, we'll click save. I'm going to click save just to show you something. Once that new user is saved, we now see that a password reset is required. So I'm going to close that, and you'll see that it's even flagged here. And we know that this person has not logged into the site in order to change their password. So what I would do is I would tell the Robin the sidekick, I would say, I've created a password for you. It's Robin Worm, and please go to the site and log in, and then you will be asked to pick a new password. So we'll go to the site. Here's the login. Their username is Robin. They know that. Their password is Robin Worm. And then we click login. And what will happen now, instead of going to the normal page it opens when you log in, they'll be taken to their user profile, and it says you're required to reset your password before proceeding. So then they would go and pick a new password, which I will just do now. And they could change their other settings while in there. They would go submit. And once that goes through, as long as they changed it properly, their profile is successfully saved. Now they have their account set up, and they can use the password that they selected, and you don't know what it is. So if we go back here and refresh this, and looking at the list, we'll see that the flag has disappeared, and so we know that that person has logged in and changed their password. Now let's suppose that somebody were to call you or contact you and say, I forgot my password, I don't know what to get in, and I want to change it. And for whatever reason they're struggling to use the password reminder that's in the login form in Joomla. So if we log this out here, we'll see that those links are there. Forgot your password. Sometimes people have a hard time seeing that, or they just get confused and they just contact you because they want you to do it for them. So what you could do is you can go into their account, and then you could then change their password. So let's change this back to Robin Worm. Robin Worm. And then you can require that the next time they log in, they need to change their password. Now, watch something I've noticed right here. I'm changing the password to something different here than what it is, and I have required password reset checked to yes. So when we click save, the password gets changed, and we'll just wait for this to come in. But the flag gets turned off. When you change the password and require a password reset, the password is changed, but then this flag gets turned off. And so if they were to log in, they wouldn't be given the option to change their username. So a second time you need to click yes, and then click save and close in this case. And then you could say to the person, all right, I've reset your password to a temporary password. It's Robin Worm. And so go in and log in and then with that, and then you'll get to the place where you can change your password to what you want it to be. You see here, it's waiting for them to do that. Now, one word of caution, don't set a temporary password as 123456 or one of the common easy to hack passwords, because in between the time that you change their password and when they actually go to the site and log in to change their password, someone might come along and actually hack hack your site or hack logging into your site using the very common password that you have given them. So that's a really neat feature that is now in Joomla, and it gives you some options to help other people to change their password or to choose a password that they want when you create a new account for them, or if they don't know how to reset their password and they're just asking you for help. So I hope that's a helpful tutorial for you. If it was helpful, why not give it a thumbs up? Even subscribe to the channel. That would be awesome. Enjoy working on your Joomla site. God bless.